in this chapter we are going to learn about loops. Let's say you want to write this. You want to write, let me say log run 1. You want to write run 10 times. You have to do it run 1, then you have to write it again, copy run 2. Let's say you want to run 5 times, run 3, run 4, and run 5. That is too stressful. You'll be writing, let's say if you have to write run, let's say we can see, though you got run 1, run 2, run 3, run 4, run 5, that is okay though. But what if you want to write run 1 to run 100? Then you'll be writing it for a long time, like you'll be stressing out. So JavaScript has got you a way out, and that's loops. So in loops we have 3 main types of loops, which is for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So in this video we are going to talk about for loop. So you want to run 5 times, it will just be 4. Write the keyword 4, then bring a parenthesis inside 4. You will declare let I equals to, then the I is like a variable that will be used for the looping. I'm just using I because that's iteration, and many developers use I. That's why I'm using I. So I is equal to where you want to start, the number you want to start the looping from. So I want to start from 1. So I is equal to 1. Then you bring semicolon. Then I is less than how many times you want it to run. So I want it to run 100 times. So I'll make it I less than 101. If I want to make it run 100 times, then I should make it I less than 101, so that it will be 1 from 1 to 100. But if you choose to make it I is less than 100, it will be 1 to 99. So let's make it, if you are going to make it 100, then we should make it equals to I is equal to or less than 100. Then I plus plus. I hope you remember in our early videos we learned about increment. That is I plus I plus plus will make it increase by 1. So this particular code will start from 1 and will start from 1. Then I will print whatever is in this block. After printing it, we will go to this and check if it's still equals to or less than 100, and when it prints 1, it's still less than 100. So you move on to this, and this will make it 2 because it has increased by 1, so you make it 2. Then it prints again, then it checks if it's still below 100, then it adds 1 to it. So let's go and log run plus I. So what this line of code means is that I is initially 1. So I is 1. Then we'll go here and ask if I is still less than or equals to 100, and when I is 1, it's less than 100. So we'll come and execute this code, which is run I, and I is 1, so we say run 1. Then we'll come here and add 1 to 1 because I is currently 1, and incrementing it will be 2. So I here has become 2, no more 1. So we'll come here and check again if I, which is 2, is still less than or is equal to 100. And if it does, we'll come and run this again. then come here and increment it to 3. Then it will come I is equal to 3. Check if I is still less than 100. Then if it's less than 100, it will come and execute this code, then increment to 4. It will do that till it reaches 100. So if it reaches 100, I here is equal to 100, and we'll come here and check if I is equal to 100 or less than 100, and I is equal to 100. So we'll come and execute this code, then increment here by 1. So it will become 101. So 101, I is equal to 101. Then we will come and check if I is equal to or less than 100. But I here is 101, which is greater than 100. So the code will break. It won't execute again. So let's run and see what I'm talking about. Save it. You see, we've gotten we've gotten 1, run 2, run 3, up to run 100. So that's what I'm talking about.